I am not a doctor, I am not a certified counselor, but this is just purely based off my experience. Hey, what's up guys? This is 207 Entertainment here, and today we will be talking about ways to get rid of an addiction. So the first step I would say is to identify the addiction. Acknowledge it, identify it. And then the second step I would say is to talk to someone you trust and let your friends know that you have an addiction, because this is important. People need to know, and this will give you an opportunity to somewhat, I guess, push away friends or people who you may do, I guess, these drugs with. And this is a way to, just to get people aware of, that aware of your addiction, and to kind of just help you in a way. It's kind of like, I guess it's a win-win, but the addiction is not really a win-win though, but like, yeah. And the third step at some point would be to go cold turkey. So before you cold turkey, you will need to get rid of all the drugs you have. Everything, drugs, nicotine, anything. You'll need to get rid of all of it. Throw it away. Throw it in the trash can. Throw it somewhere far away from you that you will not be able to reach. You wouldn't want to stop immediately, because when you have an addiction, it's hard to stop. It really is. You're more than likely you're going to relapse more than once. So you are going to have to find like a certain point where you are going to cold turkey. So eventually you will stop using the drugs less and less over time, until that cold turkey point, which will you eventually stop. And lastly, also, I think it's very important to talk to someone, whether it's a counselor, a doctor, or maybe even, attending rehab. Sometimes it's not, those services might not be for everyone, you might not be able to afford it, but just seeking out options where you are able to get help and might be able to help you, if you somewhat take it pretty serious. When you've had enough of that addiction, when you're sick and tired of it, you will be able to find a way out. It's possible. I just think personally it's important to find someone that you trust, or just services that you can possibly try or look out to that can help you, reduce or get rid of that addiction. But it kind of all starts with you. And also finding alternatives, like, finding hobbies, or just like, the gym is great also. It's just keep your mind off, the cravings or like the drugs. Oh yeah, and you withdrawals. Definitely you'll get with symptoms. Those will be tough, I can't lie. But once you get through those, kind of will be set free. And then you just gotta stay away from the people who I guess you used to associate with, who did the drugs. But it's self-discipline is pretty important for this, honestly. It really is. It's really up to you. It really is up to you, like what you kind of decide where you want to go for help. Or you could, just try to, I guess, persevere and try to just get through it, I guess, once you decide you want to stop the addiction completely, or you want to get away from, just doing drugs. It's not easy. It will be hard. There will be times where you will relapse and you will fail, but that's okay, because when you are completely ready to give up the drugs or your addiction, you will be serious, and you will get through it, and you will go on a month streak, maybe years even, hopefully, and you will, stay away from the drugs and just try to be sober. But it's not easy. It really isn't. From my experience, it's not easy. But anything's possible if you just really put your mind to it. If you just really want to live that sober lifestyle and want to completely get rid of that addiction, it's possible. but there will be times where you will fail. There will be times where, you know, you're craving that addiction or that drug or the nicotine, you know. It's possible. It's gonna be hard, but you know, once you get through it, you will feel great and, you know, amazing.